could remember, I was in Spain for 2 months with my daughter. I've never abandoned my children. I give them the motherly support they needed. And usually we normally go for a holiday every year for 6 weeks. I've taken my holiday for this year, and it happens that after the holiday, I need to attend to my health before going to Saudi. And when I went to Saudi, based on the doctor's instructions, I went back to UK again. And I'm well now, but still I need more rest.
Welcome to Njenje Media TV. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. Aisha Buhari, wife of President Muhammadu Buhari, has returned to Nigeria from the United Kingdom. The First Lady had been out of the country for more than 2 months now, which had set tongues wagging. Her absence was speculated to be because of the rift with the president, but she was in the UK on a medical trip. She was rumored to have returned on Friday, but was locked in Aso Rock to allegedly prevent her from stopping a wedding between the president and Sadiya Umar Farouk, who is the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development. That story where it was rumored that there will be an alleged wedding between Sadiya Umar and President Muhammadu Buhari, that news has been debunked. Last Friday, there was no wedding between Buhari and Sadiya. What happened? There was nothing like any wedding. However, what gave credence to that report was a video that clearly shown someone like Aisha saying that they have all this security here in Aso Villa and she's been monitored. Watch the video here.
This is the villa. We have over 200 soldiers guarding us, 200 policemen guarding us. Why do you have to lock this door? What for? What for? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let me know when you are leaving this place. Let me know. Enough is enough. Nonsense. Why are you in this house? Is it the president's house? Yeah? Or his wife? Like idiot.
From the video, you could see that the voice, the actions, and the environment looked like the presidential villa. So people now believed that she was kicking against this marriage. Aisha Buhari returned today. On her return today, being Sunday, the First Lady said she was back, fully rejuvenated, to continue her work of improving the health and general well-being of women, children, and the less privileged. Wife of the President Aisha Buhari arrived Nigeria earlier today, Sunday, the 13th of October 2019. Her long absence from the country, like we said before, had fueled a lot of speculation. According to a statement by her spokesperson, Suleiman Haruna, Mrs. Buhari arrived in Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport at about 4:30 a.m. this morning. She was quoted as saying that she was happy to be back in the country after what she called a deserved rest. She was said to have been received at the airport by the wives of serving and former state governors, as well as some other friends and well-wishers. The statement read, "This morning, First Lady of Nigeria, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Mohammed Buhari, returned to the country after a long holiday in the United Kingdom. She arrived at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport at 4:30 a.m. via British Airways flight. Speaking to reporters on her arrival, Mrs. Buhari said she was happy to be home after a well-deserved rest. She confirmed that she was fully rejuvenated to continue the job of improving health and well-being of women, children, and vulnerable Nigeria. She used the opportunity to thank her husband, that is Buhari, family members, and well-wishers for their support and encouragement. On the other hand, on hand to receive her were wives of present and former governors and many associates. Now, the question that we at Njenje Media are asking is very simple. There appear to be a crack in Buhari's marriage that is given. If not, why would the woman leave her husband for over 2 months, staying in the United Kingdom? It's a clear case of that things are not right. Second question is, the video that you guys watched that was shown here that has gone viral, there is a very simple question to this. People say, yes, this video is not new. It's not recorded today. That means if that is Aisha Buhari, the question remains, when was the video taken and why was she shouting, telling them that she's being caged? Remember, she has granted so many interviews, both to Voice of America, BBC, and to Nigerian press, saying that that only 2 people runs the show in Asarok, that the husband is not in charge of what is happening. She's been running from pillar to post. So this fuels a lot of, inconsistency, fuels a lot of speculations. But stay tuned.
What message do you have for Nigeria as you are back safely into this country?
Alhamdulillah, I thank the Almighty Allah for the safe return. And I thank Nigerians for their support and encouragement. And I thank them also for their constant prayers for me and Mr. President.
So, can you briefly say your purpose of going to UK? Because a lot of Nigerians would like to know this.
It's just last year, if you could remember, I was in Spain for 2 months with my daughter. I've never abandoned my children. I give them the motherly support they needed. And usually we normally go for a holiday every year for 6 weeks. I've taken my holiday for this year, and it happens that after the holiday, I need to attend to my health before going to Saudi. And when I went to Saudi, based on the doctor's instructions, I went back to UK again. And I'm well now, but still I need more rest. And I would like to seize that opportunity to thank my husband for approving 6 ASS and also PS to my office to allow me to attend to the home front and also some developmental projects in Nigeria for women and children.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. So, what call also do you have for Nigerians, more especially the mischief makers, those that spread rumors, especially on social media, that is rampant now?
What rumors call? On what?
Generally, on
you have to indicate, because there are so many rumors. You have to indicate.
More especially this particular, there is one particular video that is making round that you raked at the State House that a lot of people wants to know about it.
Yeah, as you have seen that I've just arrived. Is it 5 a.m. or what? I've just arrived with the British Airways. You are all around here to welcome me. The video was an old video. The event happens, it was me. Actually, it happened in the villa.